Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today, I'll be talking about preparing for the Halloween event that we have for Facebook and web coming up in about 2 weeks now. So, without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, guys, so here we are in game. We're talking about the Halloween event that we're having for Facebook and web and preparing for that. So, when I think of Spooky Festival, which is the Halloween event, the first thing I think of is the devil skins. So every single year that Hero Wars has been around, there's been 3 brand new devil skins added to the Hero Wars universe. So one thing to keep in mind, and one thing that I'm doing right now, preparing for Winterfest, is I'm collecting skinstone chests, right? Whether it's a large skinstone chest or a skinstone chest, I'm holding on to these. These are from a prior event. A large skinstone chests can be obtained. Where can they be obtained? Oh, well, they can be obtained in 2 places, really. So one is the Outland shop. I don't necessarily recommend these. I recommend holding on to your Outland coins. I'll get back to that in a minute. But there's another place you can get large skinstone chests as well. Now, this is through tickets. Or, I mean, certificates. Sorry, excuse me. Certificates. So you can go to the merchant here, right? So you can see I have some certificates here. If you go to the merchant, oh, we trade in those. But if you go to the certificate exchange, there are large skinstone chests available, right? And one reason I think this is a great opportunity to maybe start stacking and maybe start collecting some more skinstone chests is because now if there's a skin that you want, right, you can basically be ready for it and get it as soon as it comes out if it relates to your hero, especially during Halloween. Because I mean, I personally think the devil skins are some of the cooler artistical works Hero Wars puts out. So if we're doing some math here, a large skinstone chest contains 150 soul stones. So 5,000 is what you need. So you need about 34 large skinstone chests to be able to get 1 free skin. But, you know, that's just one option, right, to basically collect some more. Hopefully you guys have some already. And if you do, hold on to those. That's kind of my recommendation. You can see here, I have a couple of soul stones here, right, 5,000 plus intelligence, 4,000 plus agility, 1,000 in the strength. So I'm just slowly trying to accumulate these and hold on to them so that I'm prepared for whatever new skins come along. That way I don't have to spend money in the game. The other thing to keep in mind is obviously the daily task or the task that we have for the Halloween event. So some of them include like the Outland chest. So obviously that means try not to defeat too many of these bosses because those can be very helpful if you're trying to get like just that one more Outland chest opening, for example. They do want us to open 165 in past Halloween events. So just a heads up on that. Also energy. So if you have energy in your mail, I'm going to collect this real quick. But for instance, let's say, not that. See, but I do have some skinstone saved there as well. But here, right, for example, 500 energy is what you get every event period. So we just had the hero artifact event, right, Valkyrie's related event. So I got the 500 energy, but I stored it in my mail, and you can see there's no expiration date. It doesn't say expires in 3 days or must use in 3 days. So I can hold on to these. So my advice to anyone who's preparing is potentially, so next event that we have, start just keeping your energy in your mail. Do not necessarily use it right away. Another thing is obviously if you have bottled energy, hold on to those. That can be very helpful. 18,000 energy is what they're going to be asking us to do during the 7-day event. This also brings me to when the event will take place. I know there's been some questions about it, but I think it's a pretty straightforward answer in my opinion when it comes to what we're going to be seeing for Facebook and web. I think we're going to see it from the 28th to the 3rd. The reason being that that's going to be the Thursday/Friday. So I have the Thursday date, but last time we had the 30th to the 5th. So this time, to me, it makes sense that we're going to be right around that same time because Halloween is usually on the 31st of October. So 28th to the 3rd is kind of what I'm thinking from that Thursday or Friday, depending on what your time zone, all the way to Wednesday or Thursday, again, dependent on your time zone. So something to keep in mind there. Um, Another thing is soul stones. So this is something that you can actually really work on. One is just acquiring and holding on to your coins. So you can see here I've started to amass a bunch of coins. You can just do some easy math for yourself, but 2,000 is kind of typical for 4 heroes, right? 500 each. 2,000 times 7, because there's a 7-day event. 7 times 2,000 is 14,000 coins. So if you can save that many, go for it. But I would just say either way, just start saving some of your coins. Don't always spend them right away, because Halloween will be asking us to have approximately 1,000 soul stones being acquired. Now you can get soul stones through the event itself. So don't worry too much if you can't, but if you can, it will be a very helpful step when you're just trying to get through that portion of the Halloween event. The last piece of advice here is related to the Furnace of Souls. So this was a pretty new implementation that Hero Wars did. And the Furnace of Souls is basically where you use your own heroes to fight. They're all maxed out, but there are some caveats, right? So one is if you have a hero that you can summon and you haven't summoned him yet, summon them. That's kind of one of my advices here is if you can activate or summon a hero, do it. Same goes for pets. So if you go up to pets, up here in the sanctuary, if you can summon a pet, you should summon it. And you should also be working on making your pets be purple rank. Blue rank is probably the least I would try to go for. But if you can get them all to purple, that's phenomenal. But blue is the minimum because remember, when we look at patronage, you need to have at least a blue hero in order to have patronage attachment, right? So if you can get them to blue, you'll have this option when we have the Furnace of Souls event. In years prior, if you don't have patronage, you can't attach your pets to your heroes, even though your heroes are maxed out and your pets are maxed out. That's just the way that they did it last year, which I think is fair, but just a heads up, that's something you might want to look into going forward with this type of event. So with that being said, guys, I will be posting kind of a short recap. I know some of my viewers are more apt to and like having the Word version of it, so I'm just going to put it in words. It's going to be a short recap. It's not going to be as in-depth, but let's go through that right this second. So to recap, you want to save soul chests and other items that grant soul stones. Save energy if possible in your mail. Save emeralds if you can from Arena, right? Also, we want to save our Outland battles if we can. Additionally, we want to collect skin stone chests if you want the skins, right? Also, we want to summon heroes or pets if we can, if we haven't done that already. And finally, we want to get pets to blue or purple rank. Now, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Check out my membership that I've just released. And I look forward to seeing you guys all in Dominion.